Today we're gonna be making chicken fettuccine Alfredo, one of my all-time favorite dishes. A dish I honestly make for a lot of people when they say, "Dre, come cook for me." This is what I do. Okay, very simple. Fry the chicken, make the sauce, comes together all in 30 minutes. Super delicious. A lot of different ingredients. So we'll start off with what you need to fry the chicken, and then we'll move over to what you need to sauce the chicken. All right, let's go down.
Here, two medium-sized chicken breasts. We're gonna slice this in half, pound it out real thin. Next, we have Italian breadcrumbs right here. This is gonna be used to coat the chicken. Next, we got two eggs to batter our chicken. Our next ingredient is a little bit of flour to coat the chicken as well. Next is the Parmesan cheese. We're gonna use this in part of our coating to make sure that chicken is extra flavorful. And then last but not least, we have a bunch of different seasonings. We have dry parsley, dry basil, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and then salt. We're gonna get our chicken breast. We're gonna cut it lengthwise to get a nice even piece because we know this won't cook evenly when you fry it up. So we're gonna cut it right down the middle. We're gonna have about 4 pieces in total. All right, once you got that chicken cut in half, I'm gonna take a Ziploc bag like so, and then just open it up, place the chicken inside, and then we'll get ready to pound it out. And I like to go ahead and just place a little bit of oil down so it doesn't stick to the bag, and then just move it around. Oil both sides of the bag up. Grab your half of the chicken breast, and then you just put it in there. Pick up your mallet, and then you just want to beat it out to a nice thin piece. Something like this in length, not too flat.
Now that we got our chicken all pounded out, you want to go ahead and get your flouring station all set up. In one pan, you're gonna have eggs. The next pan, you're going to have flour, and in that last pan, you're gonna have the breadcrumbs with that chicken and seasoning.
In that first pan, go ahead and just crack your 2 eggs in it. And then just go ahead and mix that up to well combine. And another pan, just go ahead and add your flour. Dun, dun, dun. Even that out. And the last pan, go ahead and add the breadcrumbs. And then you want to add the last little bit of that chicken seasoning to this. That's gonna be good, I'm telling y'all. And then you just want to go ahead and give that a mix. Almost forgot. To this, you want to add your Parmesan cheese as well. Ooh, that would have been good. Okay, now we mix. You're going to grab your chicken breast, and first you're going to dip it in flour. Make sure you coat both sides very well. Boom, boom, boom. Make sure you coat that up very well. Okay. Once you got that coated well, shake it all off, and then right into the egg mixture. They say use a wet hand, dry hand mix. That usually starts off very well for me, and then it just goes away after that. All right. After you're done with flour, I'm gonna set this to the side because y'all can't see that other one. After you get it out the egg yolk, make sure everything is coated. You don't want no dry spots of flour. Let the excess yolk drip off and then place it right into the breadcrumbs. Mm-mm. There it goes. See, I'm already using both hands. And then you want to press that in. Ooh, I'm telling you, I can already taste it. I wish I could smell this right now. Cool. Once it's coated very well, set this aside and then do the rest of your pieces. Once that oil reaches 350, we'll go ahead and get frying. We'll let that fry up for about 3 to 5 minutes until golden brown. Once it's golden brown like this, go ahead and take it out the oil and set it aside.
Once you have that chicken fried, then you're gonna go ahead and set that to the side. We're gonna get started on our Alfredo sauce. That comes together pretty quickly, many ingredients, so we'll get ready to show you, right?
Ingredient is chicken stock. We're gonna mix a little bit of cornstarch in this to make it slurry. This will thicken the sauce up very nicely. Our next ingredient is heavy whipping cream. Next seasonings are dry basil, dry parsley. Then you're gonna have onion powder, dried oregano, salt, and pepper. Then you wanna get your butter ready. Then you're gonna have your flour. You're gonna have your garlic. And last but not least, you're gonna have some cream cheese softened. This will make it very creamy. Our last ingredient is Parmesan Reggiano. Reggiano? I don't know how you're supposed to say that. Reggiano. Let me know in the comments if I'm saying that right. To get started on our Alfredo sauce, we're gonna go ahead and add the butter to the pan. Let that melt down. I thought that pan was harder. It was not. Once the butter is melted, we're gonna go ahead and add our garlic to that pan. We're gonna let that saute for about 30 seconds till it's fragrant, till you can smell it. Mix that around. After that 30 seconds, we're gonna go ahead and add the chicken broth slurry mixed with cornstarch to the pan. Then you want to add the heavy whipping cream. Add your cream cheese to the mix. Okay. Then you want to add all your seasonings to it. And then you're just gonna mix this to combine all the seasoning. Simmer for a little bit before we add our cheese. Once you see it's at a simmer, go ahead and add your cheese and mix it till smooth. Add all your cheese to it. And you just want to go ahead and mix that till smooth. Once you got it all mixed till smooth, let that come back up to a simmer and then add your pasta and we'll be eating good. At this point, if you want it a little bit thicker, that's where you would add your reserved pasta water to thicken it up to whatever consistency you like. And then also at this point, this is where you would adjust for if you wanted to add more seasonings, salt or pepper, just adjust to taste. And then at this point, we'll go ahead and add our noodles back to the pot, give it a nice coating, and then we'll plate up. We'll go ahead and cut our chicken up. Well, that's nice and crispy. That was ugly. And just add it. Drop the piece, y'all. Scoop that out the way. Y'all didn't see that. Boom. And we'll go ahead and just keep on adding. Get a nice little bowl full right there. Okay. Once you got that all set up like you like it, and then go ahead and place the chicken on top. Bam. Beautiful. Perfect. Then you just want to come over the top. A little green makes everything better. And just drop some. Oh yeah. That's it, boys. Chicken Alfredo. Ooh wee. Let's get our first bite, boys.
We got a good first bite. Hefty. It don't get no better than this. It really don't. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you like this recipe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, turn on that bell so you're notified every time I post. I promise you, this is a game changer. Go make it and you'll find out yourself. See y'all next time. I'm gonna eat good.